boot camp. Yeah, I went for an NLP boot camp, and me, one person, was in a rugby scrum with 4 guys, and I pushed them from this end of the room to that end of the room. And 4 guys my size.
Really?
Really. But of course I had some chest muscular exertion which needed me to rest for 1 month. But honestly, women are not necessarily the weaker sex. I also recently I had one of my clients actually telling me, Yian, you actually look like bouncer. Wow, maybe I should hire you part-time to help out at one of my nightclubs. I told him, hey, Mr. Tan, my charges will be quite exorbitant. Basically, never judge women by their size. Of course, there are small women like maybe Monsieur, petite, yeah, always needing, you know. Crystal, please help me with the table. Roger, please help with the bag. When we finish our Toastmaster meeting, of course, yes, Monsieur has this right because Monsieur always does have. We need to clean up the room very quickly and hand over back to the CC at the end of the meeting. So we often we require all hands on deck to actually help us reinstate the room and actually move out before the cleaner wants to kick us out of the room. But very often we say that women are not the weaker sex. Women are very frequently in the real world, very frequently discriminated against. There are very few women in positions of power today. Not enough. Of course, we have Janet Yellen, who is frequently now in the news. Yeah, of course, we are all waiting for the US to raise interest rates, as well as many other women of power like the South Korean president. What's her name? Anyway, I digress. But we today see more women in power, but still not enough. We still often realize that men and women have a lot of differences. Now, there was also recently a story that was floating on Facebook. A little boy, not a little boy, sorry. A son was telling his father, "Father, I want to get married." And the dad said, "Son, say you're sorry." And the son said, "Why? I want to get married, why must I say sorry?" And then the father said, "Say sorry." "Why? Why must I say sorry? For what?" And then the father said, "Say sorry. Say sorry." Okay lah. Sorry lah. Okay. So the dad said, "Okay, training over. Now you're permitted to get married." Do you get the joke?
Yeah.
Yes, it's a very subtle joke. Yeah, but it's actually demeaning to women. What this means is that the men, the husbands, have to agree to whatever the wives say. And the first thing is to say, "I'm sorry." Is this true, Crystal?
No.
No?
Sorry.
No. Other very experienced husbands down here like SK, how often do you say sorry?
60% of the time.
60% of the time. Now, although we frequently have all these very gender-colored jokes, women often have a very high tolerance for pain, especially those that have born children. Agree? Yeah? Mothers here, yes? Yeah? Now, we also have to tolerate the men in our lives. And I guess that is why we have a high tolerance of pain. We talk about, in this day and age, we have a lot of double standards. Yeah, we have a lot of double standards. Double standards in which where men are treated in one way and women are treated in another way. And that is why very frequently I say that in today's turbulent times, where we have terrorists, where we have ridiculous mass shootings, a society where women actually just sit down, maybe, cook a pot of stew and actually have dialogue and discussing the problems of the world that will actually help us solve all our problems. Now, women are actually not easy pushovers. Yeah, of course, I'm number one, not an easy pushover lah. Yeah. Women today are able to speak up. Women today, just like all of you have heard of Malala. Malala, the girl that was shot by the Taliban for wanting to go to school. Well, women today are speaking up. Women today are climbing up into positions of power. Women today are no longer relegated to cooking, cleaning, and looking after children. Women of today can actually stand up and also make fun of the men, like what I'm doing now. So with that, I end my speech. Stand together, women. Thank you.
I remind you of evaluator.